Hey guys, it's Meredith Leon McCormick for World Bride Magazine. We have been quarantined or been limited to our home or limited to where we're going, but we still want to feel beautiful, special, and all of that good thing. So we decided that we were going to bring into our series is it 5 times? She's gonna let you know, 5-time, 3-time nominated beauty expert and all of this fabulousness, Miss Karim Orange. Hey! How are you, Karim?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. Wait, is it 3, 4, 5 times?
Actually, you know what? I don't know. It's been a long day already. I'm a 2-time Emmy nominated clean makeup artist. You said 5, and then I'm telling you 3, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's actually 2. So,
but I know you're fabulous. Your resume precedes you. You are known and respected in the industry for all the amazing work that you have done. So can you please tell people first who you are, your full title? Let's start with that.
My full title. So my name's Karim Orange. I am a 2-time Emmy nominated clean makeup artist and beauty expert. I'm also a beauty writer. So and I'm a mother. That's my title. I'm usually doing one of those 3 things.
Right. Superwoman.
Yes.
So now I want us to get into defining what clean beauty expert is, because I don't know what people even know what that means. But at the same time, I want people to know that you are a professional makeup artist, meaning you've worked on sets and videos and films and so on and so on. And so but your consumer, the everyday woman, is also a big follower and supporter of you as well, because of your long-standing history in the beauty industry. So I just want you to define what is clean makeup, first of all.
Okay, so clean makeup, that's a big umbrella, especially right now. In the last couple of years, it's blown up. Before clean, it was called green. If you remember that. Before that, it was called eco, it was called sustainable. So it's a very big umbrella, and it encompasses a lot of different things. Vegan is part of clean beauty. Vegan is part of clean beauty. I said that. Organic is part of clean beauty. Natural is part of clean beauty. Gluten-free is part of clean beauty. So it's all of these things that come together under one umbrella, but it also has to do with how they relate to each other. I think the biggest way to think about clean beauty is non-toxic. So you want things that are not going to be toxic to your face, your skin, not toxic to your body, and not toxic to the environment. So if you have those 3 things, then that's what clean beauty is considered. So wow. I hope I answered that.
No, that was very good. At least that's an entry for our understanding. But yes, the thing about it is, I think it's even more and more important because of what we're going through right now with COVID, and now they're talking about vaccines and everything else. I think everybody has some kind of hesitation towards all these chemicals that are going around, and we don't know what to do anymore. We don't know what to eat. We don't know what to put on our body and our skin. And then that adds to stress, because now, I'm finding that I'm working with more and more health coaches so that they can get us through this, because it's mentally, emotionally, and spiritually just draining dealing with all of this stuff. So what would you recommend for people to do while they're making the transition from the regular standard of makeup that they were accustomed to this clean makeup, beautiful packaging and products that you have sent me that I'm super excited to talk to people about?
I think it's more of an understanding. And I think the main thing that you have to understand is that, as a woman of color, we are so conditioned to do so many things with our hair, and we have leniency with our hair. Like, okay, this one product doesn't work, but if I mix these 3 or 4 products together, then they work, and now I have the perfect product. Where clean beauty, specifically when it comes to makeup, it might not you might not be able to get everything in one jar. And I always tell people, we're couture. You know what I mean? Like, we're not made to order. Like, we're not, you know, who we are, our skin, our beauty is not Macy's. So you might have to think Louis Vuitton, Gucci, that, and they're always willing to make an alteration here, to tweak it there for you. So I think it has to do more with just taking the time to say, okay, well, I can't find that one right shade of foundation, but if I mix these two, that's going to be the perfect color for me. And yes, I might have had to spend a little bit more because I might have to buy 2 products as opposed to 1. Okay. You're not going to get a Fenty Beauty yet in Clean Beauty. You're not going to get 60 shades, but you know, I'm trying to make it get there, you know, but so just think of it the same as eating food that's better for you. It's always going to cost a little bit more. And so I think it's just looking at it that way. That's going to be the biggest transition, is that sometimes you might not find that shade that in foundation that hits it right for you. With everything else, you're going to be fine. If it's just skincare you're interested in, that's a wonderful place to start. And let's face it, most of us come from clean beauty. It's from the earth. So most of us come up with these recipes from our grandmothers and great grandmothers that we somehow forgot about, maybe because it wasn't in the right packaging. So now you're having that same integrity just mixed with the right packaging. So really our beauty is being sold back to us in a sense. Like,
right. It's just repackaged, huh?
It's repackaged, right, you know? So, yes.
So I do have to tell you, first of all, thank you so much for the just the invitation. That's number one. But number two, your packaging is absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. It came in this beautiful big box. It was wrapped. And then, of course, my little makeup bag. And you know, when we go to the department stores, they always want to get, free gifts with this. And you're like, I don't need another bag. This is so super cute. This is so super cute. So it was timely because it was time for another bag for me.
Because you can't go into the store and get a free bag anymore.
Exactly. Oh my God. And I thank you so much. The name Gabriel, can you tell us who is Gabriel?
Okay.
And because I want the public to understand this amazing collaboration that you guys formed.
So basically, Gabriel is Gabriel Cosmetics, started by Gabriel De Centineo, is he's a pioneer in everything clean beauty. I mean, he's been around since the 90s. You could find him in Whole Foods, Wegmans, Sprouts, like all of these stores I don't even know that they have on the West Coast. I'm from the East Coast, so all my West Coast people, you're more familiar with some of these names. But even like little small health food stores, if they carried any kind of makeup, they would carry either Gabriel or Zuzu, which is his parent company. So I got introduced to Gabriel about 20 years ago, and we've been professionally working together off and on for 15 years. And we kind of came into this collaboration. So all of the packaging and all of the manufacturing and just the products in themselves, they're under it's really his line that I've curated a collection for. And the collection,
and you did an amazing job. I'm so happy. Guys, I hope you can see. She knows that I am a natural girl. First of all, I don't like wearing makeup. But if I have to, no, not if I have to wear makeup, I want it to be as natural as possible. So I was so excited when I got the beautiful palettes, which I use for my eyeshadow and all. It was amazing. And my lip color was, I loved my lip color. But my blush, I know you guys saw it. I literally put a dab of it and I already had tone. So I felt really good. And this runs very smoothly. I love it.
I actually have it on also. I actually have it on also, but I have it on with a deeper liner.
Oh my God, I love it. It's still fresh and dewy. It didn't cake on. Sometimes lip gloss tends to glob on certain parts. This was beautiful, so I love the brush. Good job, good job. So it's gonna go in my new makeup bag.
And there's actually 2 collections. the whole collection is called United Shades, but within United Shades, there's actually 2 collections. So I sent you the Regal collection. So, and then that's the Samba collection. And both collections just were inspired and created with women of color in mind. Just, I just, with Regal, I just feel like, when we step out, just, we have a certain like elegance to us. I think of how Moroccan women and, just different places, Nigerian women, they just have this proudness when they, and African American women, like, when we just put on the right clothes and we just
and
have
that's
this
it.
swagger.
When hair and
Exactly.
makeup is done, you can't miss nothing.
And it's a combination. The Regal collection is a combination of how I see earth and sun meeting, where it's not, everybody was like, oh, well, it's like some people like, you don't want to do more browns and golds. That's in Samba. But, I wanted something that is a little bit more what I consider to be earthy, and it can go very dramatic. You have to look at some of my reels. Like you can go really dramatic with Regal because you can do that whole cut crease with the light eye and the, and then it's all about adding like a liner, so it's adding other things and you can really take it from day to night with Regal. And then Samba, let me see if I have it. Oh, I do. So the other collection with United Shades, this is Samba. You can see that.
I love, that's gorgeous.
And Samba is more
fun and festive for now.
It's very festive, but it's also very neutral in itself, because you think that because there are 4 shadows, you have to wear all 4, but you really don't. You could omit the blue and then you have your golds, your bronze, and you have a flat matte. And Samba was created thinking of all the electric and color and spark and fire. It's Samba's it's music, it's Brazil, it's a Brazilian music and dance that was inspired, that was created in Africa. It came through Africa to Brazil, but every culture of women of color have a Samba kind of celebration, carnivals in Trinidad, carnivals in Jamaica, Puerto Rico, everybody has that, okay, let's do this. And then the lip color, sorry about that.
No problem.
And then the lip color with Samba, it's called Caliente. So it's this bright, fiery red. And a lot of times in clean beauty, people think, oh, well, I know when I first got introduced to clean beauty, I was like, so like natural beauty, what is that? Like beige, light beige, dark beige, dirt, like what, So this is actually made with St. John's wort. So a lot of times when you see a color like this, that's really vibrant in commercial cosmetics, it's made with an FD&C dye that they're really not that great for you. So this is completely made with an herb, St. John's wort. So, yep.
Wow.
So those are the 2 collections. And of course it comes with a blush also. So I kind of tried to give you 2, just 2 things that are completely different, but you can also, if you purchase them both, they synergistically work together.
Well, I'm telling you, I love it. I'm wearing it. So guys, like I told you, I don't talk about anything that I haven't tried myself. And I did the blush, beautiful, the shadow, absolutely stunning. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy to recommend it. And I'd love for our brides who are planning their weddings or they're doing their private dinners or home weddings, because we're big on now home weddings. It's okay to get married now and to do it in home. We're going to show you how to do it. And we're going to convince Karim to please give you guys some amazing tips if you guys make a purchase. And maybe you can get some private consultations with her. So You're going to have to stay tuned for that. So tell me, how did the collaboration come together between you and Gabriel? Because you curated these collections. This collection that you're promoting now, it's curated by you specifically.
Yes. So it just came about, it was just more timing. I think it was, I went to him and I just said, hey, we're really being celebrated. You know, he's a man of color. Gabriel is Mexican American, and he has 5 sisters, you know, so he grew up around beauty, and his grandmother was, you know, he has this amazing skincare line also, and all of like the beauty secrets in his skincare line came from the sea, from his grandmother in Mexico, right. You know, so there's been such a celebration, you know. I only try and look at positive, you know, because we could talk about the negative, but you know, there's been such a celebration amongst people of color, you know, BIPOC, women of color, whatever you want to define yourself as. There's still been a celebration and just an acceptance and more of an understanding and more of an awareness around us as a collective. And I said to him, you know, this is such a perfect time to celebrate something like that. Right. To really, so why don't you let me, I want to do something, you know? So he's like, do whatever you want. And I was like, really? He's like, do whatever you want. Like you have full range to, you know, I want to see what you can come up with when it comes to, you know, to curating something right. that you're describing. And he really, you know, was just very supportive. He has a very supportive team, and, you know, just even, you know, putting the box together and just other, you know, that he sent out, right? He's just, it's just so wonderful. He just gets, I love that box. Like I have that box. That box will always forever be like somewhere.
Oh, no, this is going to be mine. It's going to be my little,
with something special in it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
I'm a box collector, well, not of every company, but I have some beautiful boxes from Hermes, and this is going with my Hermes collection.
Wow, that says a lot.
It's just beautiful, and it's black too. It's nice and sleek, and I use it to store stuff once I finish using the products. You know, and there's just some boxes you just don't want to. And I love your symbol. Can you, you know, that you guys created for it? It's so beautiful.
Well, that's all him. That's his signature for his entire. I feel like it has. I don't want to quote that wrong. I feel like Gabriel, it might, I don't know. I want to say it has something to do with the sea, but I don't know. But that's his symbol. It's a really beautiful, powerful symbol.
It really is. And I love it's black and white. You know, it's very.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing that we all need. We all have a connection to the black and white, which turns into a mix of something and the mix of culture. And you know how big I am about diversity. And you guys flawlessly, seamlessly put that together. And I was a little nervous. I'm like, everybody's trying to work on the Black people now, you know. And then I was like, no, not her. She got it. She's been doing it, and she knows what we're going through. And you know, even with us being at home, we genuinely still want to wake up and feel beautiful. You know, I got my eyebrows done. You know, it's just I want to feel good for me. You know, and I guess that's where that clean beauty comes back in, is I want to feel good for me. And so your product spoke to me. And now I'm wearing makeup and I'm wearing this lip gloss, but I don't feel like I'm overly done. You know, so thank you so much for creating such a beautiful collection. And I'm excited about that.
You speak to so many women, and whenever I look at, you know, World Bride, I'm always inspired. Like even World Bride was the inspiration even for something like this, because it's someplace that I can go and I can see a diversity in women from all over the world, you know. That's how I felt. We all want to
feel beautiful, but we all want to feel beautiful, and we're all connected one way or another, you know. So my last question to you is, with all the time that we have and don't have, how can our readers reach out to you, contact you to get consultations, to be advised on beauty tips and what they need? Can you privately help them curate their own beauty bag?
Absolutely. We're going to work on something together where I just do something for World Bride. But I've been doing, there's a ton of I do 15-second reels on the collection.
So I definitely want to see how you can create something for our brides, and I know they would enjoy and appreciate your services, even as they get married at home. And can you curate a beautiful package and consult our brides?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, so we will work on that, and I will definitely do something for all of you stay-at-home brides. There's a lot of fun in just preparing. I mean, I know it's a probably can be a little intimidating, like, oh, I don't know how to do my makeup. That's what I'm here for. So, we can take you from a point A to point B, C, and D to where you're ready for your absolute perfect day. You can start by following me on Instagram. That's probably the easiest place. My tag is at that girl orange. So just that girl and then my last name orange. And you'll see a lot of my reels on there, kind of demonstrating both collections, literally 15 seconds. But they're just basically an overview as to what you can do with the collection. And then of course, if you're a bride, even before you get married, I'm sure you're going to do some kind of bachelorette party
Absolutely.
at home. That samba with the red lip and blue,
private dinners.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I want to do the private dinner, and you still want to be festive.
Exactly.
It's okay. And
Yes.
it's about intimacy. Intimacy doesn't mean you skip out on things. And your makeup and your dress and the way you look, that's going to last forever. You don't want to look like you were in a damn pandemic, during your wedding.
You look better in a pandemic because that means you have real time to sit there and really do and learn your makeup, okay?
Exactly.
That's what you're supposed to get out of this pandemic. It's supposed to be self-care, like take that time to do your makeup, okay? Even if you do it around the house, if you feel your lips, take that extra 5 minutes, go back in the bathroom, apply it again. Take that extra time to make that pie you always said that you didn't have time to make, or learn this and learn. This is what this is for,
Exactly.
It's about
self-care.
being loud. Be loud in the silence, I call it,
Woo! That's a good one.
Loud.
I like that. Well, I really appreciate you and you taking the time, and I know you're busy, and I know a lot of our brides are going to appreciate it. And you don't even have to be a bride to contact Karim about her products. Whatever you're doing for yourself first, and you need expert tips, it's okay to ask questions. There's experts here that are making themselves available to ask you questions, to answer your questions, and that's what we want them to do. So again, can you please give us your website and where they can find you?
My website is karimorange.com, KARIMORANGE, first and last name.com. And then my Instagram is that girl orange.
Perfect. And we're going to make sure that we have all of that, so don't worry about that. So guys, please stay tuned and please follow her on all her social media platforms. And we're going to have some amazing things for you, and giveaways and gifts with purchases. And like we say, please do a lot of self-care and self-love and stay safe. Until the next time, ciao Bella. Bye. Thank you.